All right, folks, welcome to Monday. This is the Crypto Curator bringing you today's top 3 news stories. I hope you had an amazing Easter holiday weekend. I know I did. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun watching some movies with friends, eating, things like that. So I hope you did the same. Okay, let's jump over to the charts and take a look at what's going on in the markets. Things are looking actually pretty good. But what if you notice is that for the most part, the altcoins are starting to lose value, and Bitcoin is starting to pick up a lot of steam. And that's what we're starting to see, even though right now the charts are looking pretty much green across the board, with the exception of one little outlier, which is this BWX coin. I don't know where that came from, but it only shows up on Brave New Coin. It's not showing up on CoinMarketCap. At any rate, Bitcoin's looking good at 53.22. It was a little bit higher than that earlier this morning, pull back just a slight bit, but I think we might be on our way to $7,000. Okay, let's take a look at our first news article. Blockchain Research Institute chairman says Chinese Renminbi will become crypto in 20 years. This is actually from Ethereum World News, and if you'll take a look and you want to read more about this article, you should jump over to ethereumworldnews.com and you can read more. The main gist of this is basically, we always hear about China talking about how they want to ban Bitcoin, ban the mining, things of that nature. But if you pay attention to this article, what they're really saying is that in 20 years, China believes that it's going to build its own cryptocurrency with its own version in 20 years. So check that out. The second article is Rothchilds Light oil tycoon makes waves in Bitcoin mining pool. Just when you thought things couldn't get any weirder, yes, the big folks are in, guys. They're paying attention, and they're going to have some stake in this market. This article is from CCN.com. So definitely check this article out. I think you'll find it interesting to read a little bit more about what Rothschilds are doing. And it's not a direct link, because Frank Timmins, he's a 56-year-old Romanian Australian businessman who's worth over $2 billion with deep interest in oil and gold mining, was revealed as part owner of Argo Mining. So again, you have to sort of pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes in this market, because everything that you see on the surface doesn't necessarily tell the full story. And that's why in the early days, when I started paying attention to where the money was going, who was investing, where they were putting their money, that told me that there was something behind this. Okay, the very last article for the day is Bitcoin is one of the best performing assets of 2019. This is coming from Slate.com. And again, you can see here, since Bitcoin's epic rally in April, the cryptocurrency has recaptured its position as one of the best performing assets in year-to-date yield. Currently, Bitcoin is outperforming mainstream tradable assets, including the NASDAQ, S&P 500, real estate, oil, and gold. Quite impressive, right? I know. So again, if you want to read more about this story, go over to cryptoslate.com and you can check that out. Here's the last thing I want you listening to. Is a podcast by Anthony Pompliano, Off the Chain. He's talking with Mersch, general partner at Fabric, why nobody's paying attention to rising surveillance states. That's right. And I was actually talking to some friends about this. So much information is being captured. Everything's going digital. I don't know if you happen to see, actually in the brief, if you're on the Crypto Watch brief, there's a tweet storm about a gentleman who tried to board an airline at JetBlue, and in order to do so, he had to have the camera take a photo of his face, and when it did, it opened the gates for him. We're going to see more and more biometric type systems come to play. Again, it's just another way for them to capture more data, more information about us. And the question becomes, will it be used for bad gains? Not sure. Something to pay attention to. Let me jump back on screen so I can say goodbye to you folks. Again, I only want to come and bring you guys top 3 news stories every morning. You can find it right here on the Crypto Curator channel. Don't forget, on Thursdays at 6:30, we do Support and Resistance. That's an amazing show. And this week, we're going to have a special guest that will be revealed here soon. So stay tuned for more. You guys have a great Monday.